Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome. This month book review will be about yet another non-fiction magical book. But before we dive into it, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification to be notified each time I upload a new video, okay? Now, I was pleasantly surprised by this book, and I was contemplating getting it and in physical form, and I kept procrastinating, and then I got it on Audible, still didn't listen to it, found it yet again at the store, and finally picked it up. And so, this is the book, Witchful Thinking by Celestine Martin, and it says, A Match Made in Magic. And this is from a black author. You can see her here. And she hails from New Jersey. And I kept procrastinating. It started off a little bit slow for me. But once it picked up and once it really caught my attention, which was like midway through, I finished this book like in one night. And so, like I said, I was pleasantly surprised by this book. It is about a young lady who is in a magical community filled with, magical people, witches, mermaids, mermen, gnomes, and the like, and the fae. And she is basically stuck in a rut. And she pretty much thinks that her life is just very mundane. Her and her sisters start making wishes. And not to dive too much into and ruin it for you guys, basically the premise of the book is be careful what you wish for, because you may just get it. And the consequences coming from said wishes. And like I said, I was pleasantly surprised about this book. I cannot wait for the sequel to come out in September, because I am Celestine Martin's fan right now. Not the biggest fan. I won't claim that just yet till I read the second book. But if the second book is anything like the first book, I will become her biggest fan, because I love this book. And then also, it has my bloody name in it. It's not the main character, but she gave my name to one of the sisters, and I'm pretty happy about that. I was surprised, and that made me fall even, be more connected to the story. And like I said, this is a very well written. The characters are very well drawn out. You could develop a relationship with each character. And it is a romance book. I usually do not do romance. I just do, fiction, regular old classic fiction, anything magical or anything like that. But I said, let me jump out my comfort zone and read some romance. Usually I have romance mixed with mystery, but this is pure romance, and I was not, what's the word I want to use? I can't think of the word, but like I said, I was pleasantly surprised. And this is something that if you guys are interested in romance and you are in the magical world, or interested in a magical community and how that will basically look like, definitely pick up this book. I got this book at my local grocery store, Meijer, so you could definitely I seen it at Barnes & Noble. It is available on Amazon. And like I said, you could pretty much finish this book in a couple of days. It's not that thick. And girl, there's some numbers in here. If you play the lottery, there are some numbers. I will give you that. But this is a wonderful read. 30-something chapters and an epilogue. Very well written. Love the characters. There was one character, there was a cousin, that I kind of don't like. But I get the type of person this character is, and it makes sense. And that's some of the reason why I can't wait for the second book, because I believe the second book is about this particular character and the continuation of the family and the family drama. So like I said, this is a great book to pick up. Celestine did a wonderful job with this book, and the character development, making you basically develop a relationship with them, root for them. I cried towards the end of the book because I got frustrated with the characters, and you know how romance go. You get frustrated in romances, and I got frustrated and then was happy with the ending. So even though with the frustration and everything like that, definitely pick up this book. Like I said, I can't say it enough. I was pleasantly surprised because, like I said, I don't do romance that often because mentally it basically does something in my head. You know, I grew up in the 80s, so everybody and their mama was sitting up there reading romance novels, you know, the smutty ones, and that didn't sit well with my head, especially if you watch Mama's Family and you know Naomi, the character Naomi, or someone like Naomi was forever in romance novels. Yeah, that kind of turned me off, even though I love the Mama's Family, but I digress. But I'm happy that I dove into the romance section and found some magical books that has pretty much everything that would draw me into it. So I'm very glad that I picked up this book. And it is very affordable. It's like $16. I probably got it a little bit cheaper since it was at my local grocery store. But like I said, try your local grocery store, wherever books are sold. Check Barnes & Noble, Amazon. I don't know if it would hit the used bookstores yet, but it wouldn't hurt to check there either. But check wherever books are sold, because you will not regret picking up this book. Because it has pretty much everything in it that you will want in a romance novel. And then also magical. I think it's a little low-key a spell in here that I may or may not try myself for business purposes. But hey, in fiction, there is a little bit gray line of truth there. So definitely pick up Witchful Thinking by Celestine Martin. I can't wait for the sequel to come out in September, because I definitely will be copying that. And I hope you guys enjoy this book once you pick it up. Let me know in the comments if you intend to pick it up, thinking about it, or have read this book. Let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification to be notified each time I upload a new video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.